Okay, we're gonna get started just now, guys. I'm gonna analyze a few charts real quick. Yo, what's up, guys? Let's get started with our live stream. Okay, maybe I should stop eating the snacks, guys. I'm busy eating snacks. But yeah, I'll be narrating what you guys are seeing on the screen right now. Okay, wait, let me get focused. Well, happy December, everybody. So let's just go ahead and analyze a few charts. Maybe we can find like some good trading signals, okay? So, like what I went ahead and I did before the stream is I did some fundamental analysis and then I identified that there's going to be news events in about 50 minutes. Okay, 50. In about 50 minutes, there's going to be some um, economic new economic news data that's going to come out, which will affect the US dollar. Okay, so what does that mean for us as traders? It means that we should be looking for trades where the USD is concerned, where the USD is a catalyst, okay? So that helps us to know when the market is going to be active and when it's going to be moving. So we target those currencies for today, okay? So if I make an example, like right now, anything with the USD pair in it, okay, USD symbol, is something that I'd be interested to analyze because I know that there's going to be volatility in the market, okay? So things like NAS 100, US 30, all those things, right? So that's the starting point. Because what I figured out is that a lot of people don't really have a good starting point, okay? If you're confused about what to do when you're trading, it's very easy, guys. Find out what's happening with the fundamentals. You just need to give yourself some sort of structure so that you don't get confused as to like what to do, okay? So you can first look at the fundamentals like I did. Like I told you, I've noticed that there's going to be some news events that's going to affect the USD pairs. Okay, so if you're trading the New York session, you know that things like NAS 100 US 30, Euro USD, they're going to be affected by this. Okay, so that's a good indication of where or what you should use your trading indicator on. Okay, if that makes sense to someone, right? And then um, another thing that we also need to keep in mind is the particular trading session that we're in. It's very important because if you're in the New York session, right, you should be trading currencies or indices that are active during that time period. It's very important. And the reason why that is important, okay, is because remember, you only make money in the markets if you buy or sell in the correct direction, okay? But for you to make a profit, the market has to move, okay? So the next question you should ask yourself is, when does the market move, okay? So the market moves in the different trading sessions. It's very important. It's very basic, but it's something that's fundamental and we shouldn't ignore. We should keep in the back of our minds to say, okay, look, even if I'm using a trading indicator, trading strategy, but how do I increase my chances of profitability? Okay, that depends on you, okay, and how you analyze, okay? And then to increase your chances of winning, it wouldn't hurt to trade when the actual forex market is open or active. Okay, so right now we're in the New York session. Okay, so let's just get started, guys. Let's just get started. Let's not waste any time. So what we're looking at right now. Okay, so another thing that I almost forgot to mention is that when you're trading, you need to pick a side. Okay, you need to identify or you need to like make a decision that you want to be a long-term trader or you want to be a short-term trader. Okay? You want to be a swing trader, you want to be a scalper, right? That's a very important decision that you're going to have to make because it influences how you approach the market, okay? So, for instance, for me today, since it's still the beginning of the week, I want to swing trade, you know? I want to ride the trades or the trends as they go. Okay, that's what I want to do, right? So, what am I saying really is, I want to open up trades that are going to run for the rest of the week. Okay, so I am looking for signals on the bigger time frame. Okay, that's how I trade, guys. Like, life just gets too busy for me to trade like on the minute chart or the 5 minute chart. I want to catch the bigger moves. Okay, and what I've realized is that the bigger moves they bring a bigger reward, especially if you're correct. Okay, so you need to apply things like your trading strategy. You need to apply things like risk management, right, and technical analysis. Okay, it's very important to do that. So let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. Let's just start. So this first chart that we're looking at right now, this is the US. Oh, it's the Nasdaq 100. My bad. And then we can see that from our indicator that this is a bullish market. If you look at the bottom of the screen, this is a bullish market. So it means that we need to take buy signals. Okay, this is the NAS 100. Okay, so we just hopped up to the chart. And then another thing that I've added to the indicator is the 100 period moving average, just to give us that visual comfortability. Okay, just so that we can see things clearly, right? The rule is with the 100 period moving average is that if the price is above the 100, it's a bullish market. You need to be looking for buy trades, okay? And then if the price is below the 100 period moving average, then that means that's a bearish market. We need to be looking for sells, okay? So now, what does that mean now? Okay, so our indicator is telling us that this is a bullish market. The 100 period moving average is telling us that it is a bullish market, okay? So buy signals that the indicator gives us, you guys can look closely. We're in a buy signal right now. This is the US 30, I mean, NAS 100, sorry. Okay, it gave us an entry a few candles ago, but it's still a valid entry. Okay, so if we were to take this trade, we would enter. I'm just going to put in and introduce a line, a horizontal line right there so you guys can see. This is where currently the market is. Let me give it a different color. Let's make it pink, right? You see where that pink line is? That's where the market currently is, and this is the H4 chart, okay? Now, because we've already identified with the aid of the trading indicator that this is a bullish market, and also with the aid of the 100 period moving average, that also confirms to us that this is a bullish market. What is a bullish market? A bullish market is a market that's pushing to the upside. So if you look at the chart, if I'm saying that this is a bullish market, I'm saying that most likely the price is going to go up, okay? And we did that just by identifying what the indicator told us and what the 100 period moving average told us, okay? Now, as for entries, we follow the trading system, okay? So as you guys can see, the software has already indicated to us where we can put our stop loss if we get into a buy, and then where we can put our first take profit. Let me just zoom out a bit so you guys can see. There's the level of the second take profit. There's the level of the third take profit, okay? But obviously, guys, we have to go in sequence. So when we're trading, we're going to go for the first take profit right now, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and do that, right? But like another thing you guys also need to understand is that there's a lot of things that come into play. Remember, when you open up a trading account, you can choose what type of account you want. Okay, you can have a standard account, you can have a micro account, and then there's also something else called leverage. Okay, you can have leverage that is like 1 is to 2,000, 1 is to 1,000, 1 is to 500, 1 is to 200, 1 is to 100. So usually what I do, okay, but that's a bit technical, but usually what I do is I put 1 is to 500, 1 is to 200. That's what I do because I know that's a suitable leverage for the way I trade because I like to open up trades and allow them to run. So if I open up this trade, guys, this trade is probably going to run today, tomorrow, and maybe close it on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Okay? So that's how I approach the market, right? That's how I approach the market. So, anyways, that pink line is where the market is right now. And then if we're going to sell, I mean, if we're going to open up a trade right here, um, we need to have our entry point, and then we need to put our stop loss. Okay, let's discuss the stop loss. So the stop loss is at that red line. Okay, and why is it at the red line? If you look closely, that's where the indicator told us to put our stop loss. So that's where we are going to put our stop loss for where the current market is right now. Okay, and then our take profit is going to be towards TP1 because we're going to TP1, guys. Okay, don't like don't lose focus of what we're doing. Okay, so you guys can see right now. Okay, we're buying, we've got our TP, we've got our SL. Okay, that's the signal, right? That's the signal for NAS 100 right now on the H1 chart. Okay, it's big money. So if this goes our way, guys, we're gonna be swimming in money. Our indicators telling us that this is a bullish market. Our moving average is telling us that this is a bullish market. Okay, so that's confirmation that this market is going up. And then another thing that's giving us confidence is the actual trading signal. This is a buy signal. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and select my lot size. Okay, I'm using a standard account on a 1:200 leverage account. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a buy trade. Okay, my trade is open right now, and then I'm going to just drag my TP. All right, and based on the type of account that I have, this is actually very low leverage. This is actually very low risk that I'm taking. So I'm gonna drag the TP and the stop loss. Let me just delete these yellow and green lines so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you guys can see my trade is open, right? But since the type of account and type of leverage that I have, I'm gonna just go ahead and just spam these trades. Okay? I'm just go ahead and spam these trades. I actually spammed these trades. And then from here, guys, right? We just need to wait and allow the market to do what it's supposed to do because we've got our stop loss, we've got our take profit. There's no need to panic at this stage. We just allow the market to do what it intended to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at other markets right now. Let's see which other one can I look at. Okay, so I'm gonna look at maybe two other markets. Maybe let me just see two other signals. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at which one, guys? Let's look at US 30. Let's look at US 30. Okay, I'll tell you when it's on because the guys on Instagram can't really see what's going on, like on a full entire chart. Okay, on the full entire chart. So US 30. Okay, I'm not really seeing proper confirmations on the H4 chart. So I'm just gonna keep moving just to see where I can get what I want, okay? Where I can get what I want, because I need to get what I want, guys. I need to get what I want. Let's look at the SP 500. Let's look at the SP 500. It's also giving a good signal, but I want a better signal, okay? SP 500, we passed the US 30, we passed the SP 500. Let's look at the USD Forex currencies. Let's look at Euro USD, for example. Euro USD on the H4 chart, I'm not really seeing what I want to see, so I'm just going to go down to the H1 chart. And guys on Instagram, my bad, I can't really see your chats right now. Okay, I'll just review them before I close the stream, okay? Okay, on the Euro USD, I'm not seeing a trade that I'm convinced with, so I'm just going to keep moving. Let's look at gold. Gold on the H4 chart is not aligning. On the H1 chart is not aligning. On the 30-minute chart it's not aligning. 15-minute chart not convincing. So we don't actually have an active signal on gold right now, okay? And one thing that I want you guys to see, right? If you've got certain rules for trade, you don't have to force it. Okay, don't force it, right? So if the opportunity is not there at the time, then it's not there. You just have to move on to the next pick or wait for the next day. Okay, because that's how the market gets us, with our impatience. So if something isn't there, there's no need to force it, right? Okay, so here's USD CAD. We've got a signal here, fortunately, right? I'll explain why. Okay, I'll explain why. So USD CAD, we can see, guys, that we are well above the 100-period moving average, right? And then we are above the 90% region, showing us that this is a bullish market, right? And then we've got a buy signal. The market on the H1 chart has already hit TP1. You guys see that? It already hit TP1, okay? So when the system hits TP1, or when the market hits TP1, the system automatically shifts the stop loss for a suitable entry, okay? Which means that right now, you guys can see my green line, that's where the market currently is. That's where I open up the trade, okay? And then if I just go look down where the stop loss level is, that's where I put my stop loss. And then my next TP is going to be TP2 because we already hit TP1. You guys see that? So I'm going to go for TP2. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up this trade. I'm going to increase my lot size just a little bit, right, to 0.30. And then I'm going to drag and drop my TP, drag and drop my stop loss. And just like that, I've got a trade, guys. Just like that. Okay, so buying NAS 100, we've got a stop loss TP. We're buying USD CAD on the H1 chart and the H4 chart. Let's look for the last signal, guys. I feel like I've been talking forever. Okay, all right. Here's the next signal, USD JPY. This is the last signal that we're going to take for today, and I think I'm going to just use a little bit more lot size on this one. And then I'm going to go all the way to 0.50. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've just increased my lot size. So what am I seeing here? So number one, I can see that the price is above this 100-period moving average, okay? Which indicates that this is a bullish market. If you look at the bottom of the screen, we can see that we're in a bullish market, like a very strong bullish market, meaning that the market is pushing up, okay? And another thing to note, before we take our trade, right, we already hit TP1 down here. We already hit TP2, so when we get into the trade, our take profit is going to be at TP3. You guys can see that. So which means that now if we put our TP here, up here, it means that our stop loss has shifted. If you guys can see right there, the stop loss has shifted to make a suitable entry. So we're just going to go ahead and open up the trade right there. I open up my buy trade. My TP is going to be toward TP3, and then my stop loss is going to be where the trading system, I'm just going to drag it down there, okay? And just like that, guys, we have got our trades, just like that, okay? So once you have your trade, there's no need to panic, guys. The next thing is just to allow nature to take its course, okay? It's just to allow nature to take its course and for the market to do what it's supposed to do, okay? But yeah, anyways, guys, we've got our 3 trades opened, 3 buy trades, NAS 100, what's the other one? USD CAD and USD JPY, okay? And then now we're just gonna allow the market to do what it do. Whether it takes an hour, whether it takes 2 hours, 3 hours, a day or 2 days, we're just gonna allow the market to do what it do. And then once we start getting into profit, that's when we're gonna start managing our trades, okay? So just like that, guys, it's very, very easy. Hopefully you guys learned something today on my channel or on my network, and then this is what it is, okay? Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you have any questions about whatever it is that I was doing, send me a DM, and then we're gonna get it popping, okay? Take care, guys. Good luck. See you guys on the next stream.